Welcome back to building my S13. Last time we cleaned up the entire engine bay, and that's only going to get better today because of the addition of this new ISR power steering kit. Today we're actually installing the ISR kit as part of the solution to a larger problem. And that problem is that my car literally just never wants to stop leaking this silly red fluid all over the place. But from what I've seen, that seems to be kind of a common issue with these cars anyway. But after we replaced my power steering rack a while ago, my pump took a shit almost immediately. So my first reaction was to try to rebuild it, which went absolutely horribly. Yeah, that runs like a champ. Good job, buddy. Fantastic work. I definitely need a new pump now, though. Although apparently dual cam pumps are like impossible to find or even afford. So that led me to finding out that you can just use an SR20 pump instead, because they all share the exact same pump. They just have different brackets and pulleys. So once I transfer all that stuff over, it should work like new. Plus, that allowed me to buy a brand new one. You can also transfer over this low pressure neck so that it'll fit correctly to your old line, but obviously I didn't do that, so mine was too big and I kind of hulked out and just destroyed the entire line. Well, I suppose that's going to make a fine excuse to drop $400 on a power steering kit. Now, I can't exactly say that was worth the money, but damn does it look cool. All you have to do to hook up this kit is once your reservoir is in place, you just run a line from the reservoir itself to a low pressure on the pump. And then you throw this adapter on the high pressure hose and fit it into where the old high pressure was on the pump itself. And once you throw that other braided line you still have left onto the reservoir, you're just going to take the two ends you have that are not hooked in anything, and those two go into the rack. And with it all hooked up that way, using the new cleaned up ISR kit, you're pretty much bypassing this entire huge cooling loop. Which is probably for the best, because it definitely looks like I found this thing in the ocean. But now the trash man coming to pick that up is going to be just as excited as me, because my car is finally driving. Plus the inside of my engine bay is looking frickin' steezy now. But that's it for today. I have a whole bunch of different and new cars coming soon, plus a lot of the same, so follow to keep up with that, and thank you guys for watching.